This is the Domino XL 700. I bought this about 3 years ago because I really needed something to be able to do mortise and tenon type joints on a very large project that I was working on involving plantation shutters. I had 38 shutters to do, and this was immensely helpful in getting the job done in a reasonable amount of time. So let me show you everything that you're going to have when you purchase this Domino XL 700. So from top to bottom, everything that is highlighted in green serves a specific function. So let's go over those items. This is your on-off switch. Right here is the size of the domino that you want to cut. So right here is a really tight fit. If you move this switch right here, this goes to a very loose fit. So you can kind of see it move back and forth. If you want to change out the domino bit, you'll have this little part right here, and that's all it takes. This slides out. This is a little locking mechanism, so you press that in, and this will lock into place, and then you can pull it, unscrew this, and then put in a new bit as needed. So to reattach it, just slide back in, and it clicks back into place. That's all you need this for. On the left-hand side, this opens up so that you can change this to a 90-degree or any other degree in between. It goes from 0 all the way to 90. You lock that down so that now this basically hangs on your workpiece, and then you plunge in that way. So that's what that does. Next is on this side. You loosen this up, and this allows you to go up or down. And on this side, you have these little stop blocks that tell you how far down that you can go. And these correspond with a number, 10, 15, 20, 25, all the way to 40 millimeters. So you can move those out. This goes down, lock it into place on the other side. Put it at 25 millimeters, for example, lock it into place. Now, you also have these really clear indicators. And so basically the hole right there in the line, hopefully that you can see that, basically helps you line right up where you want your domino cut to be. And so I just draw a line on the wood that I'm working on and line it up with that, and then I can just plunge right in just like that. So that's all there is to that. Now this other green area right here that you can basically use these two pieces as a stop block, so that if you had a plunge depth that's going to be different, where you didn't want 50% of the domino on one side and 50% on the other, you could set this for, a 25 millimeter depth on one side, and something like 50 millimeters on the other side if you had a 75 millimeter domino, for example, something like that, so that you can make your first cut right here. And this would allow you to plunge in basically to 25 millimeters like that. Move the other one out here. It stops at this line right here, which is 50. And so that one's a little bit deeper. That way you can do the same thing back and forth over and over for different depth cuts. The only other thing in terms of accessories is this item. And I don't really use this, but what you can do is screw this into the bottom so that you basically have a larger lip, right here to work with. Might give you a little bit more stability instead of just having a depth of right here to work with when you're going up against your workpiece. So that's personal preference. You don't need it, but that's what it's there for. And then lastly is the power cord. It's fantastic. Just connects in and then it locks into place. So really, really good engineering. The only other thing I would add is the Festool container. So these come in these awesome container kits. These you can stack another container on top of it and then lock this into place so that you can carry multiple containers. The organization in these is fantastic. So I put all my dominoes in one of these, then you'll have another row down there. the tool fits perfectly in here, nice and secure, nice padding. Didn't think it was a big deal at the time, but the more I've used this, the more important that it is that you protect this tool. And I think this is a fantastic design. Up here shows all the Domino bits that are supported with the XL. So it goes from 8, 10, 12, 14 millimeters. And yeah, this is the best purchase I've made in a really long time. Super happy with it. I like it, and I know you're going to like it as well.